So I'm going to use for the daily read for tomorrow. I'm going to use my medieval deck here. Okay. So let's have a look at the daily reads. Oops. Thank you for your donation. Okay, that's fantastic. What's that? Thank you, Yvonne, so much for the live streams. This is just a little show of appreciation. Oh, Robin, thank you so much. That's so lovely. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome, Robin. And I'm just so glad that you actually enjoy. But we're not asking questions yet, but get ready for the question. I'll try and answer as many as I can. And why I said super chat is because if you want to, that's fine. If you want to give a donation, that's amazing. Thank you so much. But if you want to get your question answered and you want to you can't wait for me to go through everybody here, you can make a donation, a super chat, and I will come straight to you. But you don't have to, okay? You don't have to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a daily read. Okay. I'm going to do a daily read here. So let's have a look for the daily read. Daily read for a daily read for tomorrow. For whoever this actually is kind of aimed towards, okay. A daily read for tomorrow. Whoever this relates to, whoever I'm reaching out to here, this is a daily read for tomorrow. Okay, so I get the Hermit card. Okay, the Hermit card is the first card. The Hermit card is, if you know the tarot, you know what the Hermit is. It's doing something alone or spending time alone. So that's the first card here. Now that could be actually spending time alone. Sorry, the camera's dropped a bit there. I'm really sorry. Spending time alone. Like today, I went out for a lovely walk. This lovely field surrounding this, and it just felt wonderful to actually just take in, taking the nature and taking the lovely sunshine and that kind of thing. So it could be positive. It's not necessarily a negative thing. So so the Hermit card is the first card. Okay. Well, I do get somebody is having to deal with someone here who is quite spontaneous. Okay, spontaneous. And this can be, if you're dealing with somebody like this, you don't know where you stand with this person, or it could even be somebody else. It just keeps changing their mind all the time, that kind of situation. So I do get, and somebody quite immature. So this is the King of Wands here, the King of Wands. So I kind of guess that you're spending time alone from this king, the Prince of Wands. Sorry, the Prince of Wands. And oh gosh, whoever this is, yeah, this is a problem. Is dealing with this person. It's hard to describe, but it's like. It's hard to describe, but somebody who's very spontaneous, and they'll just say, you've got something planned, okay? And they will say something like, oh, I've actually promised to go out with my buddies, or I can't, and just kind of goes, just walks out of the door kind of thing, and you've planned for something else. It's that kind of thing, and actually that kind of thing can actually weigh you down over time. It can make you feel very exhausted, that you're trying to, yeah, because I get you're juggling this. You are juggling this, okay? You're juggling this. You know, you shouldn't have to juggle somebody else here. That's what I'm saying. But you are juggling a situation. It's saying it's time to move away from this. It's saying it's time to move on from this person. You know, you don't need to be somebody else's keeper, you know. You don't need to be. And this is all this person does for you, is actually give you anxiety. And you know, some of you may say, well, it's easier said than done. You know, I'm kind of married to this person, so how can I just, you know, I've got children with this person, and how can I just walk out from this? But there is the Hermit card here. So the Hermit is sort of, you know, spending time away from this situation. I get the Tower card too, the Tower card. I think we know what the Tower card is. All I have to say is, please don't worry about this person who obviously doesn't even know what they're doing or what they want out of life. I guess for some of you, you may walk away from this situation. I'm not saying tomorrow, but you're thinking that it may be better if I actually look at my own future and kind of look how I can do this, because this cycle is ending, and I think you know this is the ending. This cycle is ending. This cycle is ending, okay, because this person, I feel, may have made a fool of you. I get the upstanding lady here. You are the upstanding lady. You are too good for this, in all honesty. You're too good for this. You are the upstanding lady. And this person here has just got your head in a spin. That's your daily read. Okay, so summarising this is quite intense in a way. I think this is in the back of your mind. It's in the, whoever I'm reaching out to here, it's in the back of your mind. I'm sick and tired of this childish, kind of immature person. All I seem to do is worry about this relationship or whatever this is. And I'm just juggling things to keep this going. And you're thinking about walking away and looking at your own future, okay? And this cycle is coming to an end. You know, when, you know, it's kind of like it's come to its sell-by date kind of thing. And you're too good for this. I have to say that, guys. This is not your fault. You're too good for this. But there is this kind of, anyway, that's the daily read. That's the daily read. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Okay, thank you for that super chat donation. My glasses have gone a bit weird recently. I don't know why. Let me just look at that. Okay, hello, Shanna Lee. Oh, how do you pick up energy? Well, that's a really kind of long kind of discussion, in all honesty, Shanley. It's fascinating of a subject, but it's going to take me, I would have to, you know, spend about 20 minutes explaining that. How do you pick up energy? I'll just quickly go through. Thank you for your donation, Shanley. I feel that you do have to have a very intense perception, intense kind of intuition, perception. What I mean by that is that with every situation, or most situations, you kind of can anticipate what that person's going, you can anticipate what a person's going to do next. You can anticipate, and this is the energies, okay? This is the energies. You can anticipate what that person will do next. How do I explain how I pick these energies up? I think when you, I think you know that you've got this. What I'm going to say is, you're intuitive from a very young age. It just doesn't come to you, okay? Some people meditate to bring in energies. Some people just read the cards to bring energies. But this is something that's a gift, okay? And if you feel that you're intuitive, then the way that you pick up energies is by trying to explain it by anticipating what that person will do next, okay? And that's how you practice with intuitive energies at the beginning, okay? And then if that kind of comes to fruition, your sensitivity and your of picking that up, your gut feeling, your intuition, then you can practice on other things, of picking things up before they transpire. Now, for instance, I did 2 months ago, and we never even had talks about Boris Johnson becoming Prime Minister. It wasn't even talked about. And what I mean is, once you practice this, you can then look at a situation like something like Meghan and Harry, let's say, and what can I anticipate next, and pick up the energies there of what I feel might happen next with them, and then think in your mind, or write it down, or whatever you want to do if you want to pick up on energies and practice on this. And then if that comes to fruition, try it again on something else, try it again, and then try it on something that's in the future, a long way in the future, that nobody could anticipate. That's, if you see, that's how I pull in my energies. For me, I know that I can predict things from, and I dream. I feel that I'm slightly I'm psychic, and I also have some kind of mediumship too, but I'm a bit reluctant at that. I should practice that more, I feel, because I feel that would also come through, because I do get messages in my dreams, and that's very medium. That's like a psychic, okay? I think you're actually chosen. You're actually chosen for something like this. Yeah, I will do, I can't explain that in like 5 minutes, but that's the best I can do in this situation. Okay, thank you, Shanna Lee. Okay, so let's have a look here. So oh, hello, Busy Mind, thank you. Okay, I'm going back now because I've got a few. You will have to bear with me, guys, and I will get all your questions answered here. And thank you so much for your donations. Thank you, Janet. If you're going to give a super chat and you want your questions to get at the top there, put your question in the super chat, okay? Otherwise, it's going to get lost. So Janet, I don't know whether that was a question, or please put just a donation to appreciate, or just please can you tell me this? Okay, let's have a look. The cat grits, hello there, and welcome to my channel. So let's have a look at this. Have you ever used a legacy tarot deck? No, I've not. It's funny about tarot decks, okay, because you are drawn to a tarot deck, and because I feel spiritually that my spirit guide is medieval, from the medieval era. I actually do, because that's where tarot comes from, the medieval times, okay. In fact, Henry VIII used to consult witches, people like that, tarot readers. So what I've got here, and even midwives was classed as midwives were classed as witches back in that day. So I always go for medieval. I'm drawn to medieval decks, and because of the historical, spiritual feel of them. I don't know, it's weird, I know, but we're all of us are drawn to different decks. So if you're drawn to that deck, then you have a special kind of way that you read that deck. You don't have to read the card by card like the book says. You just have to pick up on how you feel about that deck and how you feel about that card. Okay. Janet, so thank you for your donation. I hope that's answered. I'm sorry, no, I've not used the Legacy Tarot deck. I don't think I have. So Janet, hi, thank you for your donation. Will he come back? Well, for that one, I can use my pendulum, okay. I'm just going to answer your question, Janet, okay? I'm not going to go into some big reading with it, okay? So I'm going to answer your question. I hope you can see that. Janet is asking here, will he come back? Yes or no? Will he come back? Yes or no? Wait a minute, the cats come. I always get the cat coming. I think the cats can feel energies too. And, oh, come on. You know, he always stop. The cat always comes to me when I start doing my, okay. Okay, so asking if Janet, will he come back? Will he come back? Will he come back? Yes or no? Yes or no? Well, I've got a no, Janet, and I don't want to be, you know, hurtful or anything like that. And if you do want I'm not trying to sell my readings here, but if you do want your own personal reading and for me to look into that for you, Janet, please come. But I've got a no, and I can help you on that journey, okay. Yeah, I get a no. Okay, sorry about that. You know, I mean, why did he go in the first place, for God's sake? Don't you feel that if somebody just walks off like that, just let them go? I believe in you've just got to let them go. And and when they do come back, you need an explanation. Because men, you see, men don't just go. They don't just go. That I always feel if men go, I feel there's always somebody else involved, and they make out there isn't. Oh, there's nobody else. But why would you just go and hurt me like that? Sort of thing. So You have to think of those things, okay, Janet. So let's continue down here. Okay, busy mind. Oh, busy mind. Thank you so much for your donation. That's amazing. I'm planning to retire in Spain. Wow. Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, can we come to Spain? Can we come and see you in Spain? I'm planning to retire in Spain in the next few years. I have family on both sides of the pond, so I'll be traveling back to the USA to visit. I think that's a good idea. What's your question? I don't understand. Is that a question? Okay. What is your question? I'm thinking that you're asking, is that what you're going to do? Is go backwards and forwards? Well, I'm saying yes, you are. You're going to decide on having the best of both worlds. You're going to decide. I think you're going to decide to have a place in the US, and also just for the time being, okay, and have the best of both worlds. That's what I feel here, okay. And I also get like I get this place in Spain. It's not that expensive. I get like a whitewashed place, but you're going to like revamp it, kind of thing. Quite rustic. So let me see. Is busy mind going to go backwards and forwards to Spain and America when she decides? Oh, it's a definite yes. Yeah, so I did pick that up, that's what you're going to do. I think when you're instead of throwing yourself into a retirement to Spain or somewhere like that in Europe, like I go to Greece quite a lot and I love it, and I've got friends out there. I haven't kind of committed myself to going completely there. So I kind of have this free movement because I love travel anyway. I have this free movement of coming back to the UK, going to other parts of Europe. Okay, I'm lucky like that because I've got my channel, I know. But I've decided to go backwards and forwards rather than doing the full kind of moving over. And I feel this is what you're thinking, busy mind, is that you may do that first. And I think you will do that, okay. Now what I'm going to do is, thank you for your donations, by the way. I'm just going to have a look at, some of your other questions here. And okay. Hello, Callie. I've just noticed yours there, and I will go back. I was just drawn to yours, Callie. And I remember you saying that your partner committed suicide. I don't know whether you want me to say that, but I've said it. I think you was public with that. You found your partner, didn't you? That is so difficult, Callie. So difficult. I feel that you need to. I feel, Callie, that you need to actually heal yourself before you enter another relationship. Does that make sense? I don't feel that meeting somebody straight away. I think the loneliness. I think what you need to do is find out what you are passionate about, because you know, fixing it by meeting somebody else is not going to fix it. Okay. So find something that you're passionate about and get involved with that, and then I feel that at that point that you will meet somebody when your mind is diverted onto something else. Do you understand? Yeah. So I don't know what your passions are in life. We've all got different passions in life, okay? We've all got different passions. And I remember you saying that you found your partner, he committed suicide, and you did say that publicly. So I can't imagine what that would feel like, but I feel that's very devastating. I feel that you need guidance through this journey, okay? And also look at something else that you're passionate about. You may be passionate about music and you want to learn about music. You may be passionate about walking and hiking and that kind of thing. And it's kind of joining groups, okay? What you're passionate, get yourself into something other than another guy, okay? That you're passionate about. And you need to meet somebody else like that too, that's actually passionate about something else rather than sex, you know, jumping into bed, flings and that kind of thing. You don't want somebody who's passionate about that, okay? So look for that thing that you love, and actually create some kind of community around what you love. And then I feel that's when you've got to focus on something else and healing yourself too, you will also attract that person to you. Yeah, but you know, you cannot just bottle that, can you, Callie? You can't just bottle that love connection. You cannot just bottle that love connection. You can't. First of all, you have to meet somebody and they have to be on the same page as you. Secondly, you've got to get to know that person before you actually build up that kind of trust too, because you can't trust anybody, not these days. There's so many people that are out there to just get what they can from people, and that's just being honest. So, you know, and you need to do it slowly. You need to do it slowly, not fast, okay? And you need to build that love connection. You need to build that love connection. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Sometimes you can be in a marriage that's gone stale or gone dead, you know, and sometimes you don't even get a love connection in a marriage sometimes. And you can be in a marriage or a relationship and be very lonely. So make sure that you choose the right person and not just jump in, because that's the scary thing, that you could just jump in to a relationship just for that connection, and they could just, and the other person may be thinking a completely different thing, like they want sex, they just want casual, and it's not like what you want at all, okay? So thank you so much for that donation. Like I said, if you do want to jump, I'm going to be here for a while, so don't worry. I'll try to get to your questions there. Just my opinion. Hi there. Can you pick up individual energy? Of course I can. Yes. Yes. Can you pick up individual energy of you guys on that? Of course I can. Yes, I can. With that situation with Kelly, I picked up on an energy there that she just wants that ready-made kind of connection, and I'm trying to spiritually explain that it's not like that. You know, there's a lot of people out there who are not honest, and they're just looking to see what they can get out of a situation, and you're thinking, I want a connection, I want a connection. And you know, so if you want a love connection, they take a while to develop with the right person. And you don't just get a love connection without trusting someone. And so it's a journey, isn't it? It's a journey. And I kind of saying to Callie that she's on this journey, and the journey is find something else other than a man, or she'll just end up falling for anything just to get that connection. So looking at other passions, and then take it slowly with somebody who's got the same interests as you, who you know you've got something compatible with, who you've got some connection with, would be a start, I feel. Okay, so hello everyone, and yeah, so I don't know what you mean by that question, but yeah, and that's what I'm doing. I'm asking questions, and I'm picking up on energies of the question that you ask. Okay, so thank you anyway for that. For that. Hello, Anna. Hello, Anna. Thank you for your donation. How do you become aware of your spirit guide? Wow, wow. Do you feel them or hear them? That is so difficult to answer. You actually, it's like, how can I explain? It's like, I should have got prepared for these questions. Quite deep. It's like you feel like quite shivery, you know, like you feel shivery when your spirit guides around you, that kind of thing. And also I would explain it like it's like a past life, it's a past soul. Okay, a past life, and there's unfinished business with past lives, okay, that carry on to the next soul and the next soul and the next soul. There's an unfinished business with, and I think this is difficult to grasp, but there's unfinished business with certain souls. They've not completed what they wanted to do on this earth, so they are reincarnated into. This is what I believe. This is what I feel. Okay, there's an energy, and that's what energy is. Energy is spiritual energy, is the flow of souls and spirits from one to another. And this is quite deep to explain this in a few seconds, in a few minutes, but it's like a past life, maybe God knows how many lives back. Now I feel my spirit guide is medieval, as I've said, died quite young, and had died quite young because in them days they did die of childbirth quite young, and had some unfinished business, you know, maybe angry or angst about, and want to get want to make that right in the next life, and in the next life, and still they've not completed that, and then in the next life. So this is what I feel is your spirit guide. Now some people say it could be your grandmother, it could be but I actually believe that your ancestry do come to visit you to make sure that you're okay. But you're on a separate journey to, say, your grandmother, and you're all on a journey on this spiritual plane. So if you're on a journey, they can return just to see if you're okay, but you're on a separate journey, you're on a different plane. And, you know, this is where we can talk about twin flames, you know, because you are on a separate plane and then you actually meet somewhere. Twin flames. I like a past life situation is a twin flame. So I would say, how do you recognize your spirit guide? You have an affinity to things that you would not be interested in. Like I would walk around abbeys and old kind of, and there was one abbey that I walked around. It was in Christchurch, in England, and it was an old kind of manor that was from the medieval, and I felt like I was at home. That's how I felt. I felt like, gosh, I come home. So whether I was kind of spiritually sent there or, and people don't believe this kind of thing, but I do believe in it. And I was walking around this old relic of a manor house, and I felt like I'd gone home. And there's things that you thought, where did that come from? I don't know anything about that. You know, I don't know what it was like to have a child at 14 and die of childbirth and all that kind of thing. So things like that come to your mind, that where did that come from? Is that unrest soul that is trying to live through you and is within you, but then becomes part of you, like a spirit guiding you. That's how I see spirit guide. Okay. I will actually go through that because there's more to it than that. So how do you feel them? Well, you know, you feel this affinity to someone from a different era, or whatever you feel. In fact, you know, it may be that you actually look similar. Like if you was a reincarnate of Marilyn Monroe or somebody like that, or Princess Diana. I don't know anybody that would admit to that, but you would have this feeling of being used by men or people or an establishment. So you get this anger over things that you've not really experienced, but you feel angry about this, okay, and you want justice. And it's like on this mission to get justice about something you don't even know about, which is strange. I think that's where you feel them. Their spirit is within you. Do you hear them? Sometimes they do whisper to you. But then again, I do get apparitions that visit. For some reason, they want to get a message to their family and that kind of thing. And generally, I get that when I've had that. I have had that at work. When I was working at the hospitals, I actually got, you know, while I was working, I was not even thinking about it. I've had a number of experiences like that. That will be another show, I think. But I had one tap me on the arm, you know, tap me on the arm while I was washing my hands at the sink. And this person had just died of, the patient had just died of a cardiac arrest. And I was washing my hands in the sink and I felt his hand just touch me like that. And I looked around, there was nobody there. And it was just, I felt that quite comforting though. I wasn't scared. I felt it quite comforting that the person said, like, it's like they put their hand on my, because they must have seen me stressed out or something, and said, you know, thank you or something for doing your best. And also people say that people visit. I've had patients say to me, somebody came in my room last night and said that they've come to collect me, and you know, it's my time. And I've also had the same patient die, like not, you know, a day before. It's a strange phenomenon, it really is. So I hope that's answered your question there. So let's go down here. I don't want to miss, you know, look how many people here. So I'm really sorry if I haven't got to you. Hello, Tree. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for your donation. How to get my 15-year-old to take care of his teeth. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much. That is a strange question. Well, this sounds really strange. And I don't know whether you've done this yet, but boys are into electronics, aren't they? And and gadgets. And I feel, I don't know if you've got it, have you got, I don't know why I'm getting this, but your boy is maybe into gadgets and things, trying to work things out, how they work, how they move, and that kind of thing. But I am picking that up with your son. I don't know whether that's right. Now, I don't know whether you've tried this. It's worth trying because of his mind, the way he thinks. Have you got him an electric toothbrush, but actually make it look like, I don't know, I think you may be able to get toothbrushes that look like something off, you know, some kind of movie or something, Star Trek or I can't think of that movie, that space movie. Anyway, Darth Vader or something, and just say, oh, look at this. You won't brush your teeth, but I've bought you this this electronic toothbrush to help you here. And because it's a bit quirky, he may use it. He may use it. Okay. I don't know whether you've got him something like that. You probably have, but I'd buy him something like that. So a little an electric toothbrush that's you don't even have to do anything. You just have to go like that, don't you? And the electric toothbrush just does it all for you. So, and you can say that to him. You know, you don't even have to brush your teeth. You can actually just go like that. And you know, kind of thing, and he's going to think it's quirky. Oh, I'm sorry about that. He resists doing his own care. Oh, that is worrying, I must admit, for a teenager. I would try that. I'm not saying it would work, but you know, if you get some kind of quirky electric toothbrush and he's into gadgets, I'm sure he may try it out and say, and make a big fuss of it, say, oh my God, it actually works, does it? And is it that powerful, and that kind of thing, you know, make a big fuss of it and see what happens. Okay, let's have a look at some of your, I'm going to try and do some free ones here. Debbie, hi Debbie. They say nurses have a lot of paranormal experiences. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you're intuitive, they tend to flock around you. They do. And a November Snow Tarot. Hi. Will you tell me what P feels about me? Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at that. What does P feel about you? November Snow Tarot. What does P feel about you? What does P feel about you? Let's focus there. What does P feel about you? I'm looking at your little picture there. What does P feel about you? At this moment, it's just he's not got to that stage of to him. It's, I don't know why I'm picking this up, but he's not really thinking about anything. He thinks it's good fun. He feels that it's it's nice to hook up and that kind of thing. I don't feel that he's he's just seeing it as like a dating, and it's good fun, and a lot of guys do think like that, they just want to have it all very fun and superficial and that kind of thing until they get involved, okay, until it moves on to the next level. So this is where this is at, actually. It's moving on to the next level, and that's where he's stuck, and that's what you want to know here. I think he's stuck at this level of whether he wants to take this to the next level, not because of you, because it's nothing to do with you, November Snow Tarot. I think he's happy just to have it very fun, very light-hearted. Most men do. Most men do, okay. Now, I do pick up the addiction card here. Drinking. Now, I may be completely out there, November Snow Tarot, but I do get smoking, drinking, and if he's into addictions, whatever that may be, he's not living in a reality, is he? He's living out of reality. So I feel this is going to confuse you more when somebody who is covering up how they feel with in a normal day-to-day sense of the word. It's going to be difficult for you to find out how he feels about you. I'd be careful with this. I think I am spot on with this, aren't I, November Snow, because I get dysfunctionality. Drinking, and in fact, if I told you, I think you should go and look for somebody a little bit more stable. Does that make sense? Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I don't think you would know about stepping it up to the next level. Okay, so that's what I get here. I'm sorry, I do have to tell the truth. Okay. What's that, Lily? Hi, Lily. How are you? God always gives us a door. Yeah, I do work from the divine too. When we stay awakened, we go through it. We just have to pay attention in life. That's wonderful, Lily. I love that. Okay, that's lovely. So let's have a look. So many questions here. My goodness. Hi, Robin. How are you? Yeah, I can't help it. I have to tell the truth. Some people don't like to hear the truth. You know, I did a reading on Kate and being treated like a servant, and there was quite a few people that didn't like that. And you know, this is what I do. This is what I do, you know. Okay, let's have a look here. If I'm not answering a question, I'm so sorry. Okay, because there's so many. As you can see, it will take me about 5 months to answer all these questions. I'm just going to go back here, and I'm going to pick out randomly here. Yeah, somebody, you see, people have got great advice too. Like Kelly's given advice to the lady who's having problems with her 15-year-old brushing his teeth. And Kelly said, go to the bathroom and watch him floss and brush every morning and every night. That's what I do. Teen boys are at that age, they don't really care until they get a girlfriend. Actually, that's true. That's true. And also, if you can get a good mouthwash and ask him to compromise, if you're having a big kind of, if he's having a big rage every time you take him to the bathroom, then, or keeping it over his head, just pour out, you know, some of these mouthwashes can be a bit strong, but pour out a little bit with some water in and just say, look, just wash your mouth out with that mouthwash at least twice a day. That's all I'm asking you, because that at least will help to kill all the bugs in there. Okay. Yeah, so well, what's that? The Pink Princess Poet. Hi, and you're talking to Alexandra. I lost my baby brother in 1972. Oh, and miscarried my only son and child in 1991. Loss is so deep and never goes away. Oh, bless. Thank you for that input there. That's lovely. And I think we've got an amazing community here. We really have. Yeah, so this is a great community. You're getting lots of advice from each other, from other people who are intuitive too. Okay. So any more questions here? What's that? Ann Taylor. Ann Taylor. Let me tell you, everyone asked for my advice on raising kids. I have a great track record. Do it for him. Do it for him. He will hate it, and he'll start doing it himself. Treat him like a baby, and he will brush his teeth. Wow, that's great advice. Okay. Yeah, Star Wars. That's it, Elizabeth. What's this, Debbie? Yvonne, what preparation do you do for bringing in spirit and readings? I think I do have to. It's no good if I've got a bad, if I feel like I'm not well enough to do it, like, or I feel my energy's drained. I feel that's I can't do. I feel it's a struggle to actually pull in energies. I don't mean to sound like I'm bragging here, but it kind of comes natural to me. It's like a second. It's like you know, like you get a sixth sense, and that's why I call it Sixth Sense Tarot at gmail.com, and my channel is Sixth Sense Tarot and Spiritual Tarot by Yvonne. But when you feel, it's just a sixth sense. It's like you're given a strong intuition. I don't prepare myself. It's just there, you know. I don't. Sometimes I see apparitions, but sometimes I do. I don't like to, but I don't see like dead people like that film, The Sixth Sense. I don't see and talk to dead people. I don't do that. I would find that extremely disturbing if that happened. How do I prepare? I just start to talk, and the energies come through. I am better if I'm not tired. Absolutely. I do work with the divine, and I don't have any dark energies. I know that I don't have any dark energies. I don't like dark energies. I don't like dark energies. I don't like toxic people. I don't like narcissistic people. That's why I do the narcissistic channel, because I think they're pretty evil people. They don't have compassion. They don't have, they have opposite to an empath. They don't have empathy. They don't have remorse. They, you know, they can just act without, they don't feel love. So that to me is the opposite from what I am. So I don't like those kind of energies. I don't like toxic energies. And that kind of thing. So if I feel there's any toxic or dark energies around my channel, I have to say, you know, if you know, I did put in the community section that if you come across anybody that's trying to mess about on my channel and cause any trouble, well, that to me is like a dark energy, because this is not one of those channels. It's I deal with the divine and angels and good kind of vibes, but I also do tell the truth to actually guide people away from what they don't like. But you know, life is life, and we have to encounter things we don't like sometimes, you know. So that's really it. Just in all honesty, I feel the truth is liberating too. Okay, Reggie Diva, yes, I am experiencing psychopathic traits in a partner right now. Well, if you know that, if you are experiencing that and you're kind of, it's dawning on you that this person may be sociopathic, psychopathic, you need to get away from that person. And I mean it, okay? Because these people have no compassion. They will destroy you. If they will do it, they will do it, but they don't know they're doing it, because they don't know how to support someone, how to love someone, how to be compassionate. And by holding that from you and not knowing how to do that anyway, you will feel deprived and you will feel starved of that kind of support and love. What's that, Reggae Diva? Yvonne, please give wisdom on men who hides gay lifestyle but emotionally and verbally abusing loyal women. Well, these people are right. So you need to go and study narcissism, okay? Why? Because narcissists, sociopaths, or psychopathic people, and I know this is going to sound wrong, I'm not an expert, I'm not a psychologist or anything like this, this is my opinion, tend to be very, they don't have let's start with, they don't have boundaries. They don't have boundaries. There's no boundaries. They're fluid. So when somebody has got, like a normal person like you and I, or have if anybody steps over the line, let's say you've got somebody who's a lesbian and you're heterosexual. Nothing wrong with lesbians or gay people. I'm not kind of bashing them. So if you've got like a lesbian or you've got a guy that says, and you know, this is something I want to experience, I want to sleep with, have a threesome, and you have like strong moral values, and that is an absolute no to you, because you want a monogamous relationship. That's the way that you're brought up, and that, but your boundaries will go bang, and it'll say, no, I don't, no, that's not for me. I feel uncomfortable with that, because you have a personal boundary. And if you have, say, a lesbian coming on to you and you're heterosexual, you go, you know, I'm heterosexual, I'm not gay, thank you very much anyway. And you put a firm boundary there, you're not going to go there, okay? Say if you've got a boundary and you've got say you're in your late 40s, 50s, and you've got this liberal man who is 25, who wants to experience sex with an older woman, and approaches you, but you have you're moralistic and you have virtues, and you feel it's wrong. In your eyes, that's wrong. And you would have a firm boundary and say, no, thank you. No, I prefer my own age. And you know, because I'm very strong with my boundaries like that. Now, somebody who is a sociopath or a narcissist has no boundaries. They don't have boundaries. They don't have boundaries. You know, they will put, when they first meet you, they put this mask on, all virtuous, all moralistic, all goodness and all of this, because what they're doing is mirroring you. And you're thinking, oh, okay, I like the way he thinks because he thinks like me. But they wear a mask at the beginning. So as that mask starts to drop, okay, you get all this weirdness coming through of oh, well, what you've never experienced, this, that, and the other, and you're thinking, God, that's beyond me, kind of thing. And it's not going to work, is it? If they've got fluid boundaries and yours are very firm boundaries and you're very moralistic, and you're going to be questioning, what, are you gay or something? You see, narcissists don't have boundaries, so, and they're also addictive people. They're addictive people. Why are they? They are addicts of people. They're addicted to people's responses. A narcissist, they're addicted to validation and getting somebody's. It's like an addiction, and you'll find that these people also take drugs. If not with you, they'll do it behind your back. They're totally addicted to people's responses. That's what a narcissist is. And they don't have boundaries. So how does that work when you're kind of confused whether this person is gay? If they're narcissistic and you're starting to think that they may be gay, I would say yes, they're possibly bisexual. There is a lot of that with narcissists. They're bisexual. They will sleep with, they will date, they don't care about age. They will date people younger than their own daughter. They will date people inappropriately. Maybe dates somebody like a nurse. It's not supposed to date a patient. A narcissist would do that. You know, they cross that line. They've got no boundaries. They've got no professional boundaries, no personal boundaries, no moralistic boundaries, no boundaries. Okay. So all narcissists cheat, okay, because they have no boundaries. I don't want to go on a session about narcissism here, but hiding a gay lifestyle, and you're saying that he's got narcissistic, sociopathic, pathological kind of traits. And emotionally and verbally abuses loyal women. Well, I would say he's a narcissist, okay. They're abusive. They're abusive. They know that you see, they're attracted to lovely ladies, lovely women with boundaries, okay, and very loving, very accomplished ladies. So I'm thinking, Reggae Diva, that you're quite accomplished. And what they will do, they'll wear a mask at first, and then start to tear you down. And that's what that verbal, in fact, narcissistic men are very kind of misogynistic. They are very abusive towards women, and that's one of the signs, okay, of a narcissistic man. They don't have boundaries at all. They don't feel that because you're a woman, they shouldn't talk to you like that. Most guys would say, don't talk to her like that. That's just disgusting, because they've got moralistic boundaries and virtues. A narcissist would say, oh, sod that. I will speak to her how I want to. I will treat her how I want to. And narcissists and psychopaths just want to abuse you because they don't have compassion, they don't have empathy, they don't have respect for women. You see, people to a narcissist and a psychopath are just objects to use and abuse. Okay, so Reggae Diva, I would slowly back off that person if I was you, because you're getting red flags there. You're getting red flags that he's gay, and yet he's very trashy towards women. I would walk away. I would run away from that person, but because it could be quite dangerous, I would do a slow walk away from that person, okay, and do it quite gradually. Jungian studies, narcs don't relate, only relate to themselves. Absolutely spot on there. And they use others as objects. They will torment and not reflect. They don't care. They don't have remorse. They don't sit there procrastinating on how they've treated you badly. They don't care. They don't care. They don't even think about it. They're probably setting up some other source of supply while you're kind of crying and wondering what's going on. Thank you. That's fine. You look absolutely beautiful on that photograph. And I would say, be careful, okay? You picked up on traits there. Be careful. I'd back off slowly. In fact, the way to get rid of a narcissist is to act very dull, very boring, and give them nothing to feed off. You know, it may even be your because you're attractive, you've got a great body, that they actually feed off that. But actually don't kind of put kind of a spin on it so they get bored and they look somewhere else. Okay, very dark energies are narcissists and sociopaths, and they do target very lovely, empathic people who are educated. And why do they do that? Because they just want to destroy you, destroy your lovely self. That's why they do it. They just want to destroy that part of you that they don't have. They want to make you into what they are. And that's when you start to see, these people who've made movies and written books on these evil people have experienced narcissists, So let's have a look here. Let's have a look at some of your questions here. If I've missed out your questions, I'm sorry, okay. Yvonne, can you offer healing advice, please? Hello, Terry. Healing advice. It depends what kind of healing it is, but I think and again, that can be quite complex because listening to, I have made some videos, some healing videos that's soothing, and it's kind of, some of it's subliminal too, and it helps you sleep. I would say anything that helps you to feel calm, and in a kind of very calm, centering yourself, okay? Whatever centers you, what centers you? Now, I can say that what centers me is getting out to nature, going to the Greek islands. You know, it's so relaxing there. It kind of centers me. It makes me feel very relaxed. And when you're relaxed, your whole body, while your body is relaxed and your mind is clear of any kind of thoughts, in meditation is extremely good for this if you're good at meditation. But you don't have to do that. All you have to do is go and sit on a beach with no distractions, on a lovely, gorgeous beach with, you know, a dream kind of beach, and just sit there, feeling the sun on your body. You know, all natural elements, okay? All natural elements. Feeling the sun on your body, the warmth of the sun going through your body, and feel that healing from the sun and the air, and listening to those beautiful waves rolling onto the beach. Now, you don't have to do that. You can listen to one of my relaxation videos, you know, which does that same kind of thing, that centers you and makes you feel relaxed, okay? And just go to that have a very special place, because healing is about centering your body, feeling very calm, feeling relaxed, and feeling at one with yourself. Now, whatever works for you, I can tell you what works for me, and most people it helps. It's listening to really, you know, lovely kind of relaxing hypnosis, or relaxing healing, or going to have your favorite haunts, like going for lovely walks, your favorite walks. And if you can just get into that kind of breathing in slowly, breathing out the natural elements around you, and taking that in. You don't need to go far. You just need to go in the countryside or somewhere very, very soothing. And the natural elements, and you know, a lot of people suffer from like chronic stress, depression, and the outdoors and getting out in the elements is wonderful healing for that kind of thing. Okay, I hope that's helped anyway. Hope that's helped. So yeah, I think it's a great idea to and also essential oils. You know, essential oils are nice and relaxing too. That helps too. So Callie, hi Callie, he put pictures all around his body for me. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh bless. I still feel as if you need some healing, Callie. I really do. I feel that you need some healing, some help with that, my love. Sending love there and healing for you. Yeah, I burn oils all the time, and I think they're wonderful. I do. And I don't know if you've tried clary sage. But that's amazing. Try clary sage, because that's amazing. You just put it on a little bit of tissue, inhale it, and it helps with your cortisone levels, and it reduces your anxieties, and it brings back your mojo. It does for me anyway. It helps with bringing back your mojo, your zest for life kind of thing. Lavender oil too for sleeping, absolutely. Yeah, lavender oil for sleeping, clary sage for in the daytime, out and about. Yeah. How do you connect with spirit guides or angels? I think I explained that earlier in the show, how I connect. It took me a long time. So if you want to do catch up with that, please do. Okay, Robin White, you need love, but be careful to not be desperate. Absolutely. I think you have to find a passion in life and appreciate the love of nature and simple things. And once you do that, I feel that you get less desperate to find somebody to fill that void. Okay, because you can fill that void yourself. Yeah, that's right. That's when a narcissist can come in and take advantage. But and once you kind of love yourself, and also you need to educate yourself about. You need to definitely educate yourself against narcissism. That's why I do narcissism on my channel, because it's so important to educate ourselves about these people who destroy other people. It's so wrong. Bergamot is used for depression as well. I'm going to try that. I've not tried that one yet. Now I've got two great, I'm advertising here. I hope they appreciate this, but I watch two channels. I want you to write this down, because I want you guys, all my community here, to learn about narcissism and keep these evil energies away from you. Okay. And I've been drawn to two channels. One channel is called Narcissism 101. That guy is quite new, but he is so raw and he's so real, and he will tell you as it is. He tells you as it is, and I'm pretty much like that too. He will tell you straight John Bull, no messing about what it's about. So go and have a look at that. And also there's another one, and please tell them that I've referred you. And there's another one that's called Narcology Unscripted. Okay, Narcology Unscripted. This is a guy, he's called Dave, okay, and he met a narcissist. He got involved with a narcissist, and he married this narcissist, and he goes and he's telling all about his experience of how it affects you. Okay, narcissism, and it's a different take. They're both different takes, but both of those people together really do help. Okay, really do help you to recognize if you're struggling with a narcissist in your life. Okay, and also I do the narcissistic series. I do that once a week to try to educate people too. Are you watching too? Which one's that, Reggae? You see, I'm all for helping other channels to yeah, I'm all for helping other channels to get along. I'm very good like that. I don't kind of work against other channels, same as other spiritual readers. Okay, yeah. Which one do you watch there, Reggae? Narcology. Okay, yeah, I watch. Yeah, Yeah, he's quite sweet. He's really sweet, isn't he? And yeah, and that's another thing as well. I like to watch the narcissistic channels that have actually experienced it, because you can listen to a psychologist and it's just, you know, it's just reeling off all these scientific things. But when you've experienced it, I think most people have experienced narcissism, in all honesty, in some way, form in their life. I think if you've escaped it, you're lucky. They target your naivety. They target, you know, they just want you to be like them. They want to rip away your niceness, your naivety, your loving, caring soul, and that's why they choose empaths, and that's why they choose women, because, you know, they find it easy targets. Okay, I'm not saying all narcissists are men, but the majority are men. You know, we do get narcissistic women. We work with narcissistic women as well. Colleagues, I've worked with narcissistic colleagues too. Very selfish, very bitchy, and kind of, how did that person ever get into the caring profession? Because they don't have any empathy, they don't care, they don't want to, you know, that kind of thing. So I'll be surprised if any of us have got away with not knowing a narcissist. Okay, guys, so yes. But there is that other one too. There is the Narcology Unscripted, but there's also one that's called Narcissism 101, which yeah, that's right. Dr. Todd Grandy. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, I do get there is that other one that's real. He's very raw and he's very real, and he tells you as it is without no messing. And if you want to get to the bones of things like I do, that one's pretty good. It's Narcissism 101. Go and have a look at that, and let them know that I've asked you to go there, because I also like to help other channels if I can. Okay, guys, so I'm going to call it a night here. I hope you've enjoyed this questions and answers, a little bit different. Okay, and I will do this on a weekly basis if you like this. So next Friday, I will do it every Friday evening, afternoon, wherever you are, and you can ask me any question you like. Okay, and also this is a community. It's a community that we can share, and you know, you can have a little mini reading if you want to do a super chat too. So which is great either way. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. And so questions and answers every Friday. Okay, any topic, anything you want to ask, that's fine. Okay, anything spiritual, anything intuitive, you can ask me. And if you want to channel somebody, you can ask me about that. And also, you know, it's interesting, and it's a community, because look how we've helped each other here. We've really helped each other, giving each other advice. And, you know, it's something that we need. It's something that we need. I feel being able to ask any question, is something that we actually need in life, and support like this. It's really good. So I'm going to send you guys lots of love, lots of blessings, and have a great evening. Sleep well. Go and get those oil burners out, and listen to that relaxation music and all of that kind of thing to help you sleep. Oh, lavender, burn some lavender. Put one of my relaxation videos that I put up for free, and just kick off and just relax and forget about all of your worries, and just relax and just go into that lovely dreamy sleep. Okay, sending you lots of love, lots of healing, and bye for now, everyone. Bye bye. Until next time. Until next time. Oh, where's that gone? Okay, bye bye.